We can create a circle skirt also by using the Fullness line tool over here if we create a rectangle. So we can go into our rectangle creation tool, left click, and define the width of it as the waistline. I'm going to do 26 inches, and the height as the height of your skirt, kind of the length of it that you want, actually. So I'm going to do 27 this time, and hit OK. And so this is our skirt, but we're going to kind of curve the edges around to create a circle. Okay, so I position it down here so I can see where it's at. I can see it's about the waist, about mid-calf on my length. Okay, so now using this Fullness line tool, I can highlight my top line. I'm going to click on the bottom point, hover, and click on the other point. And now I get my Fullness line tool. I'm going to leave my top line at 26, but I'm going to do my slash line at something a bit bigger, and I can start to see how it's moving my piece, and I'm going to continue increasing that value until it is meeting at the top. So if you get a situation where you can no longer add or make it bigger, it's because it's too big. So keep working on that. Still some space to go. And I'll maybe do one. Okay, it doesn't want, oh, it can even do, okay, can't do 196. So we're going to do 195. Again, this value here, the slash line length, is going to be determined by how long your skirt is, as well as the circumference of your waist. So that's going to be variable. So it's up to you to figure that out. When I hit OK, it's going to give me a circle skirt with a nice slit down the back. I don't want to see my rectangle anymore, so I'm going to go into Edit Pattern, right-click on that, and delete all baselines. Okay, so just like before, her arms are up. I'm going to use that to place my skirt. I'm going to just go ahead and hula hoop it around her waist like I did before. Just recognizing that you might want to keep your back seam where it belongs. It takes some effort to get it back there. And also sew your back seam now. This is not sewn together. Sew my back seam. And before I simulate it, I'm going to create my waistband as well. So do a rectangle that is 26 inches long and 1 inch high. And then I'm going to sew it to my skirt using free sewing. Highlight, click, and then go around the circle. And then since I'm in here, I'm going to do a layer clone under to create the second part of my waistband, the inside part, and bond that by checking that box. And now I'm going to select both my pieces, and in my arrangement points, I'm going to place them both around the waistband. I also do need to sew the ends of my waistband together, like that. And now I can simulate it. Help my waistband out a bit there. But if we turn it around, we can see that the outcome is very similar to using the ellipse tool. So it's whatever your preference is. I'm going to just unstrengthen this. Nope. Unstrengthen. And you can see it's draping really nicely. So that's another way to do that. You can also do a half circle skirt by doing that same method, by just creating a circle skirt that does not complete itself around the other side.